Welcome back, guys.
Hello, hello.
My name is Michael,
And I'm Jeffrey.
and this is Michael and Jeffrey's Top 5, where we talk about our favorite pop culture subjects. We're going to go ahead and go down to a top 5 there, guys. Whenever we, do a rebranding, or I don't know what we're going to do later, we'll fix it on the title, okay? But for now, we're top 5.
Yeah.
So we're going to start doing a top 5.
We gotta make it a little more digestible for you guys.
Yeah. Top 10. It seemed a little long, you know what I mean? But hey, we're doing the top 5 now. If you don't like it, sorry.
Get out.
If you don't like it, you can get out. All right. So this week, we're going to do our top 5 Disney villains. Right?
Woo. Yeah, why though?
Because it's October, baby! We need like a lightning sound. Right there.
Soundboard.
Yeah. For Halloween month, it's October, guys. So we're gonna do some, some Halloween theme kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And this first week of Halloween, we're gonna do Disney villains.
Woo.
What criteria did we put for the Disney villains, Jeffrey?
They're bad. They're a villain. And they're from Disney.
Yeah.
In the movie, right? Only the movie? Or we only do movies, yeah, right?
The animated movies?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the animated movies, right? So
Correct.
we're gonna go ahead and do that, the animated movies. And yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and start her out there. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our top 5 Disney villains. What you got at number 5, Jeffrey?
My number 5, Hopper from Ants.
That's my number 5.
From Bugs Life.
Bug's Life, Jeffrey. Yeah, Hopper. He's a badass.
Dude, he had it right. He was smart. He's like, hey, we're bigger, but we can't let them know that there's more of them. So we're gonna just keep stealing and stealing.
Yeah.
And reminds me of Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Disney, you trying to throw something at?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's like you let one stand up, then they'll all stand up.
Yeah.
Like he knew what was up, dude. He's like, my favorite was when he like threw the seeds. When he was throwing seeds at them, and he's like, "Oh, did that hurt?"
Yeah.
When they're all laughing and shit, saying about the ants. He's like, we don't have to go back to whatever their ant place is called, like the ant hill. Like we can just chill here. And so like he like throws like a seed at him. He's like, did that hurt? Like, and this is this ant is this little seed. And he's like, no, it doesn't hurt. And he throws another one.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hurt. And then he freaking breaks the whole like feed or whatever.
Yeah.
And it drowns them and crushes them and shit. And then he's like, you see, motherfucker? Like, we can't let him we can't let him go.
Yeah. Can't let them know that there's more. I think, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, in real life, do grasshoppers actually, like, feed on ants? Or is that just, like, a made-up thing?
I don't know, I probably should have researched this before.
Yeah, well, anyways, they can fly, though, so I feel like they have a huge advantage. They can just, drop shit on them.
I mean, they're huge also. They're, like, I think the comparison between the grasshoppers and the ants wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
Like, not at all.
Yeah.
Grasshoppers are huge and the ants are tiny, tiny, tiny.
Also, in real life, I don't really see too many grasshoppers, congregating.
Well, hey, maybe that's why there wasn't. Well, I mean, I guess congregating, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't see them all the time.
That's true.
See them when they're out and about, so maybe they do. If you know if grasshoppers go, congregate, go ahead and let us know in the comments, guys.
But yeah, Hopper, he was pretty badass.
Yeah.
He had to go in for a while, but Those ants, too smart.
Yeah, too much, too many of them.
Yeah, too many brains.
They all stood up, and then of course that damned bird. Hopper hates birds. Hopper hates birds. All right, that was our number 5. At number 4, I got Randall from Monsters Inc.
Okay, he's not on mine. My list.
He's a chameleon, and he's an asshole. And you find out in Monsters University that he wasn't so bad. He used to be friends with Mike Wazowski.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he used to be. They were roommates.
Classic.
They were roommates. Mike Wazowski and Randall there, and then Randall, like showed everyone that he can, go invisible like a chameleon or whatever. And like everybody was like, "Oh shit! Like that's crazy! Like what the fuck?" And so he's like, "Hey, I want to be cool, Mike. Get out of here," because Mike, he wasn't a scary monster. Nah, not. Mike Wazowski. But yeah, like he had this big old like plan to suck the scream out of kids.
Yeah.
Like kidnap them and put them back in the lab. Hiding door.
That's torture.
That's torture. With their lips or like you saw what happened to his assistant, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was gonna
suck them dry.
That. Suck them dry. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, Disney, come on. Come on, guys. But yeah, he was a jerk. He was an ass. He was Steve Buscemi, which is a great actor. But yeah, Randall.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got?
My number 4, Gaston.
Gaston. He didn't make my list.
Yeah, he's the perfect character. Like as soon as you see him, you're like, I hate that guy already.
Yeah.
He's just flexing. He's like Johnny Bravo. He's
just a banging bod though, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty banging, dude. If he was alive now, he'd be on like social media, one of those
influencer.
Yeah, social media influencer right now. Gaston, damn it! Why'd you have to die?
That's not a bad idea. Just name a channel Gaston. We gotta get super ripped though.
Oh, bro! Look at these guns, dude. You can't see them. Look at you can't see because they're hiding behind this frozen
ice cube.
I think we could do it now, dude.
Yeah. But anyways, he was a total jerk. I mean, just because he couldn't get one girl, but he could get any other girl. Couldn't just leave her alone.
You see that? He could have had triplets, bro.
Yeah.
But he didn't want it.
Didn't want it. He wanted the shy girl.
Either. Yeah, he wanted the shy girl.
But I think he is pretty stupid. I don't think, like, if I were him and there was a beast, I'm not gonna go fuck with that beast, dude. No matter how, like, ripped I am.
I mean, in a wrestling match, no one can bite like Gaston, so.
Has he wrestled the beast, though?
Oh, he tried. And he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't really work out for him very well.
Yeah. So yeah, he was just a total jerk. Couldn't leave him alone, and yeah, he got what he deserved. So
yeah, he died.
Yeah, he's a top villain because you just want to punch him.
Yeah, right.
Punch him, then run away because he's gonna beat your ass.
Just kidding.
I'm sorry.
All right, who you got at number 3?
Number 3, Sid Phillips from Toy Story.
Oh,
dude,
hate
that kid. He would
A whole life.
just innocent toys, torturing them, blowing them up. Can't do that. Just can't do that unless they're poker chips.
Christmas poker chips.
But yeah, I mean, he had the laugh. I think the best scene was when he has a magnifying glass and he's just melting Woody. Like he has him like in the head. He's like, "Oh, yeah. I'm gonna kill you," and then all the abominations he make. Like, what kind of kids like? Oh, this is a cool toy, like a baby doll head on some claws. Like, what the hell is he thinking?
Oh, look, she's sick. She's gonna need surgery. Goddamn. Like, let me take her to my laboratory really quick. Goddamn.
Yeah, if there's a sick person, he's probably the worst.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that kid.
Yeah. You don't... What did he say? You don't hurt your toys, Sid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Mrs. Nesbit. You see the hat? You see, look what he did to Buzz. He broke him down.
Mm-hmm. Turned him into... Just, what would you call that? Like...
non-binary toy. Yeah. I think that's what you would call it, right?
I guess. Alright. Yeah, that's my number 3, Sid Phillips.
Alright. Well, my number 3 is Oogie Boogie from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah.
He's a good one. I think he was in my list.
He was a sack made of bugs. And he controlled these 3 little kids, the most notorious trick-or-treaters of all. Were they dead? Were they alive?
I don't think they mention it.
Huh. But I mean, they're trick-or-treaters, so I guess they have to be alive? But...
No, they don't have to be.
Chris, I remember...
Yeah. How do you kill what has no life?
Be like water. But yeah, he's a gambling man like myself. My wife was like, Oogie Boogie's not on your list? He likes to gamble. I was like, you know what? You're right. He likes to gamble on people's lives. And he was the top villain for Nightmare Before Christmas in a town full of scary monsters.
Mm-hmm.
He was the big bad guy.
The badass monster. Mm-hmm.
And he stole Santa Claus. Well, he had his minions go and steal Santa Claus. And they did.
And they did it.
And they did. And he was going to burn him alive.
Oh.
Slowly.
Oh.
But he didn't. Jack Skellington came.
Mm-hmm.
And he unraveled him. He unraveled his plan.
Hmm.
See what...
Mummy.
And just fuck. And just like all other Disney villains, he died. Well, I mean,
no.
Did Sid die?
Sid did not die.
How do you know he didn't die?
I mean, he died at one point. I think there was he showed up in one of the later Toy Stories. Right? Yeah, he's like a pizza man or something.
Yeah. That's what he gets for being an ass. Nothing against Pizza Man, of course. When I was a kid, I used to want to be a Pizza Hut delivery guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would see these guys bringing home pizza, and I was like, oh shit. Someone takes pizza to your home?
They bring happiness to your house.
I want to do that. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Wow.
Yeah, he's Mr. Oogie Boogie, and he ain't going nowhere,
I don't get it.
All right. My number 2, we got our top 2 coming in, guys. But before our top 2, we're going to go ahead and play the song Ghosts by the band Samstera. Check it out, guys. You're going to love it, just like I do. All right, and we're back. We are at our top 2 Disney villains, guys. Disney villains. That was Samstera with the song Ghosts. You can go ahead and check them out on Instagram. They are going to have a show coming up November 4th. It's already sold out. I think it's all sold out. I think there might be a little bit of VIP tickets, but other than that, they're pretty sold out. So you know it's going to be great. Playing with Hawthorne Heights. I would have loved to go and see it. Samstera with Ghosts. Check out their single, guys. Cool. On Spotify. Number 2, I got Jafar.
Samesies.
Oh, wait.
I think
we have the same number 1, Jeffrey.
I think so.
I think we do. But all right, let's talk about it. Jafar. He was a G.
Yeah.
He was sick with it, bro. He was a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Or he tried to be at first, I guess. I guess he was like a low-level sorcerer or something like that. Yeah. Or like, what would you call him?
A mudblood.
Dare you? Eat slug. But that's not Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Would he be like a magician? type?
He's like a apprentice. Like, you know, he's practicing.
Right.
Yeah.
But he comes out in Aladdin. He's the evil villain in Aladdin, and he's just trying to get this lamp. Because in this lamp, there's a genie. Mm-hmm. But he's trying to go to the Cave of Wonders. But he can't because he needs to find someone that is a diamond in the rough.
The diamond in the rough.
In the rough. Rough.
It's a dog.
Diamond in the rough. And then he has a sick ass sidekick, freaking Iago. R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried. Game of Wonders.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he died. He passed away not too long ago. But what he was trying to do, he was pretty much finding all of these homeless people. Look at this jerk as fuck. He was going and finding all of the homeless people. He was going to find like all the prisoners and shit like that and all the bad people. And he was just going and feeding them to a fucking desert tiger. Sand tiger.
Yeah.
Like what? Just to get that lamp. So he does this like crazy science experiment. He was a scientist then? Because remember he did that experiment where he was trying to find who the diamond in the rough was, and like Iago was powering it like with his little
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
like an alchemist.
Oh, alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
So what he does is he finds Aladdin, and he frames him, gets him in jail. He he puts on a disguise and tells Aladdin, hey, you need to go with me to this cave so you can be rich. You know what I'm saying? And Aladdin ends up being the diamond in the rough.
What?
So he was right. And then at the end, he ends up finding the lamp because Aladdin has a fight with the genie like a dumb idiot. You know, he's being a dumb idiot is what Aladdin's doing. And he just leaves the lamp laying around.
He had one job.
Yeah. Jafar gets a genie. What do you... I think he was probably the most badass genie ever.
Who, Jafar or Genie?
Jafar. The badass looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I think he was the most destructive too. As far as villains, he actually like did shit. He came down like meteors and shit on the palace. He turned into a big ass snake. I don't think any other villains did anything.
He grabbed the palace and threw it? Just like that? Just like that? And then, he teleported Aladdin out of nowhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was badass, yeah. I would agree.
He was evil. Number 2, Jafar. He was, side note, he was also gonna, like, get it on with the princess. Yeah. He said, you're gonna be mine.
Did you put her under a spell? Some shit.
Yeah, I think he did. Or like he could put people. We totally forgot about his
his snake thing,
his weapon, his snake charmer thing. He has this weapon that's a staff that's like a cobra, and he like hypnotizes people with it. And then that ends up being his weapon to use as like his wand or whatever. His magic staff. But yeah, he was pretty badass. Jafar, number 2. Number 1, Jeffrey. What's our number 1? Because I'm pretty sure we have the same number 1. Pretty sure. Who is it?
My number 1, and maybe your number 1. Scar.
Yeah. Of course.
From the Lion King.
Of course, he's the number 1 villain.
Yeah, you just look at him and you know he's a badass. He's a villain. And don't fuck with Scar.
He just looks menacing.
His name, Scar.
Fun fact. Do you know what his name was?
I did know this. It wasn't Scar.
It's Ascari. I mean, there's different ones. There's one I think that says like his name was like Kama or like Kaba or something like that. But in the Lion Guard, the Disney show, the new Disney show, it shows how he got his scar and how he was called Ascari.
He got fighting a wildebeest or some shit. He fought something.
No, in the Lion Guard one, and first I've heard of that also. That he got that it was he scared a water buffalo, and tried to say that it was Mufasa, but he ended up getting a scar from the water buffalo, and they named him Scar. But Lion Guard, it says that he was bit in the eye by a cobra.
Yeah.
And the cobra not only left him a scar, but the venom turned him evil and bitter.
Yeah, I can see why he would tell that story instead of the other story. It sounds cooler.
I know. But that's the whole story with that.
Interesting.
But this guy, he comes up with a plan to frame his nephew for being like the reason his father died, which is his brother, and he goes and kills his brother so that he can gain control. It's pretty fucked up, bro.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the most tragic deaths in Disney when he does it.
That's a whole top 5 in and of itself, full of tears and tears.
Yeah, the betrayal. Ugh.
Betrayal. Ugh.
Yeah,
and he had the master plan, dude. He got the hyenas on his side. What?
Right?
Lions? Hyenas?
Laughing?
Bears?
Laughing hyenas?
Laughing hyenas?
What I'm interested in, you remember that one part where they're in like his master cave and he has like an army of hyenas? They're doing that like death march. Like, what happened?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't show up later on.
They did.
Where were they?
They didn't show up. They were all busy eating. They all starved to death because there was no food. But they all pretty much showed up to eat Scar at the end.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. But he ends up taking control for what? How long does it take Simba to become a grown up? Like 2 years?
10 cat years.
For sure 10 cat years. So he does that, and he pretty much like takes all the supply of animals, and like there's nothing left almost. He eats everything, bruh. Him and the hyenas. And that song, Be Prepared.
Ooh.
One of the best. I want to say the best, at least Disney like villainous song.
Okay.
I don't think you can even think about another Disney villain song. You know what I'm saying? But be prepared. Oh. Up though, in the new Lion King one.
Have you seen the
remake?
Yeah.
Hate it.
I have to see it.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I hate it.
Does it stay true, pretty much, to the story?
Bro, like, be prepared. Like, oh my god.
Does it even have the song?
They turned it into like a monologue kind of thing. And then like he sings like be prepared like at the end.
Wow.
Like he's just like talking the song the whole time pretty much.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like in rhythm, I guess, but it's not even like singing. It's just like that was such a great song. Such a great song.
Yeah.
But went and fucked it up. But I mean, it was alright. The movie. It wasn't terrible like these other fucking terrible ass remakes. But it was alright.
Huh. I'll give it a try. Give it a whirl.
I just the whole time Nala talks, all you hear is Beyonce, dude. And you're talking about going to the jungle.
She's singing most of the time, or what?
No,
talking in rhythm.
Like she talks, but like her accent is like so like strong, where it's just like it's her. And she's not Nala, she's Beyonce.
They should just change the name from Nala to Beyonce.
Beyonce as herself.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you have to say about Scar?
No, he was just look at him. He's bad. And,
he's bad.
Yeah. And for sure, when we came up with the topic, I was like, Scar, immediate, like,
yeah,
he's probably
the
best one.
When I was coming up with it, I was like, of course, Scar number one.
Yeah,
for sure.
No doubt.
Like, definitely. But thank you guys for listening to our top 5 Disney villains for the month of October. Spooky. First week of October, guys. So yeah, we're gonna have a few spooky shows coming up for you guys. Go ahead and watch out there on our Instagram to see what our new next episode is. We are also on YouTube, our YouTube channel. You can see the videos at Michael and Jeffrey's Top 10. We have that in our link tree on our Instagram. You can see our Buzzsprout website where you can see all of the different players that we're on for our podcast, and then it also has our YouTube. It has Jeffrey's Anti-Hero Games website also, where you guys can check out some Pokemon cards. And what else you got right there, Jeff?
Mostly Pokemon cards. We do have board games on there too. Small selection, but we're gonna start expanding that more.
All right, so you can get that, guys. And thank you to the band Samsara for letting us play their song Ghosts. They are going to be playing with Hawthorne Heights November 4th. So, if they're playing with Hawthorne Heights, guys, it's only up from there. And these guys are really good. I really enjoy their music, really enjoy their songs. So check them out. We'll have them in the link below on Spotify. And with that, my name is Michael.
And I'm Jeffrey.
And we love to pickle.
Peace.
Have a good one, guys.